I'm gonna be going over some grips that Strike Industries has sent me. If you looked at my other review, I talk about Strike a little bit. Strike Industries, very short. They create concept products and regular products for rifles, pistols, etc. Go ahead and check their website, and you'll be able to see what they're making. Right now, what I'm going to review is two of their grips. These are the 1911 grips. This is the PX9, I believe, and this is the PX11. So these are the two that I'm going to be going over. Very patriotic. It's the American flag, and it has texture on it, and then we have just the basic, texture. Anyhow, here's the 1911 that we're going to be working with. This is a 9mm 1911-A1 from Springfield. I'm going to show clear so no one goes crazy. It's a great pistol. The grips that it come with, they're beautiful because, on stainless, this type of rosewood type of color, I like it. But at the same time, it kind of gives it less of a tactical feel and less of a tactical presence. And yes, I know this is probably not a tactical weapon, but it's still, nice to get that perception of it. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and remove the grips and just take these grip screws off. If you also look at Strike Industries website, you'll notice that they have some pretty badass screws. So you know how the normal ones look like this? Well, they have ones that look like they're bolts out of Iron Man's chest, They're called Torx, T-O-R-X. I'm going to give you a little flash of that right here. Okay, anyhow, here's what it would look like with the PX9s on there. Totally changes the look of the gun, because if you look at that, alright, compared to that, it looks a little bit more aggressive. It looks, the black on the stainless, and black on black would look nice too, but overall I think it's pretty awesome. Grip wise, it does add a lot more grip. You can totally feel by just doing this to it, how your thumb kind of slides over here because there's a couple gloss parts on here versus this is textured. You're looking at a price of $15.95 for a set of 1911 grips, which I think are pretty awesome. The set that I have on my other 1911, they're the VZ ones. I paid upwards, I think, to like $80 shipped for them. But yeah, seriously, $16 for something that performs similarly. The feel of it, it's very I don't know the word, but because it's some kind of like either resin or a plastic, it feels like it's plastic. But at the same time, when it's on the actual firearm, you can't really tell. Durability wise, I've probably shot about 500 rounds and holstering and unholstering this, and I mean it holds up. There's nothing wrong with it. The price is nice. It's cheap, $16, and that means you can pick a couple and switch them out. They got the cut for the safety. It's cut for a magwell if you have it too. If it's not cut for the Wilson magwells, because the Wilson magwells, they latch on right here. It doesn't have that little divot. I actually went ahead and kind of did a really ghetto Dremel of one side to get it to fit, because I had the Wilson magwell on this one prior. But I mean, for what it is, it's pretty awesome. The PX11s, now these are, I guess, an homage to the United States for those who have a lot of pride. So on my Kimber, I actually have these grips on there. By the way, they are ambi safety cut as well. So yeah, when I first got these, it had that white powdery residue on top of it, so it looked really tacky. But all I did was, I got a little bit of CLP and I wiped that off. And I gotta admit, these look pretty nice. This would actually make a presentation piece, as well as it does provide some grip. It's pretty similar as far as the grip goes with the stock grip, because there isn't as much texture on it, because it's more design than texture. But overall, very pleased for the price point. Amazing. Again, they're very similar to the VZ grips. They have milled ones as well, and those I think run around $30. And then they have different textures. So just check out their website, check out what they have.